Welcome back to another WordPress snippet video. Today I'm going to show you how to show a menu in your template. The last video that we had in this series, we walked through registering these menus in our functions.php file, which basically set these menus up for use in our theme. Then we pulled those into the back end of WordPress, into our theme locations area. And again, theme locations is basically just a place where we can say this menu is going to be located here, this menu is going to go here. And inside of those locations, we were able to associate certain menus that we wanted to go inside of there. So today what we want to do is, now that we've done all the logic, what we want to do is be able to pull this data into the front end of our website to actually view this live. Currently on the WordPress Snippets site, I have no navigation at the top, so this is a perfect opportunity for us to use this as a demo today. So to go back to my snippet page, there are two ways we can actually accomplish this, and I'm going to start with the first one, and then we're going to go on to the second one. I'm not going to explain both of these now, just as a means of not making it sound confusing. The first one is going to be using the theme location snippet, and this is the one that's most appropriate because we did come in from this one last video, and so I want to kind of continue this on and then kind of show you a way of pulling in like single menus. But starting with theme location, it's a one-line snippet, and the only thing that we really need to focus on is what's located in the second set of quotes here where it says primary. This is the one that's going to change based on the name that we've given our menu in the functions.php file when we registered these things. Just in quickly, in the first quote we have theme location. This is basically setting the parameter of, this is this type of menu. So that's something, if you're using theme locations, you won't need to touch, but you will touch the second one, primary. So let's take a look at what we actually did in the functions.php file, because it's been a while since I've been there. We've set up two menus here. Again, this is where our array is. We've set up two menus. We have primary and we have a footer. You'll notice again that we have two areas that we actually define the name of this menu. The second one is actually a human-friendly version of it. It's just something that makes it look nice on the back end of WordPress. But this one right here, the first one, is where WordPress is actually using this to pull in this menu. So when we reference the menu, we want to make sure that we are using what we have just placed here. I've made it really easy. We can do primary and we do footer. So that's something that I can easily remember when I'm trying to get these things around my template. So that's those. And so let's take a look at the back end of WordPress here under appearance and under menus. And this is exactly where we're going to manipulate all this stuff. These two are being pulled into the theme locations. Again, these are just defining areas where we want these menus to appear. I've got a primary menu, which of course is going to be my main navigation. And then I've got the footer menu, which is pulling in the footer menu. So those are the theme locations that we have. And so in today's video, I just want to show you how to pull in, for example, this primary menu. You'll notice that we have a drop down under this as well, and we can set up multiple little menus over here if we want to. And then let's say, for example, that you have this navigation and at some point you want to say, hey, I want to change this to a footer menu, and then I'm going to click save. So in theory, when we get this thing hooked up, you'll be able to pull in these menus just by selecting which one we want, hitting save, and it just brings it into the site. So let's get there quickly. Let's get there first okay, so we have the navigation pulled in. That makes sense. That's going to be our main navigation. And so the easy thing for us to do is go into a page where we want this to show. And in this case, for WordPress, I'm going to put it inside my header under navigation. And we're going to paste the snippet here, and right now I don't have anything defined in this second set of quotes. So again, I want to pull in the primary one, and I'm going to click save. And so when I do that, I'm going to go back and refresh the front end of my site, and I should see the menu appear at the top, which I do. So I see home, and then I see page 1 through 5. Exactly correlates what we have here. Again, what I was talking about earlier, let's say I want to bring in the footer menu instead of this navigation. I can easily just go select this one, hit save. I'll go back and I'll refresh the page, and then we'll see whatever was under the footer menu, which is page 4. So just to kind of show that that does correlate with what we have there, there it is, page 4. It's that easy. And so you just use that snippet anywhere else that you want to pull in menus into your website. Again, going back to the header, just change primary to footer, and so then that will bring in this footer menu, and so you can bring in those. And again, you can register as many of these as you want to on your site. There's really no limit. Just be conservative with it. Don't go overboard with it. There is a point where there's too much. Okay, so that's basically the theme location snippet. Nothing much to that, and there's really nothing much to this next one, which is basically the single menu. And there's sometimes where you want to pull in just one of these menus over here. You don't even want to bother with theme locations. You can just pull one of these in just as a single menu. You just use this snippet. Again, the two areas that are going to change with this in this array are within the first quote and also the second quote. The first quote is just going to change to menu. So instead of having theme location, you'll have menu. And then the second one's just going to be the name of the menu that you choose. So, you know, I'm going to make this menu, and I'm going to use the navigation menu. I'm going to go into header and just paste over this, save it, and I should just see the same menu for navigation. There it is, home, pages 1 through 5. So I'm just pulling in this single menu over here. I'm not even bothering with theme locations. So there's places where you actually want that to happen, and it's really neat that you get that control and, again, that flexibility from WordPress menus to be able to do so. So those two snippets are available on my website, right for you to use. Thanks again for watching today. I hope the video made sense to you. If not, please leave a comment below and let's talk about it. You can also hit that subscribe button. I really would appreciate your subscription. There's going to be many more of these and more from WordPress in general on a larger scale. So stick with me, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.